welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Hello.
We've got a 3-day weekend. This is going to be lovely.
See, this is when you're drinking, that's a problem, becomes a good thing. I forgot we even had a Monday off, so now I'm like, oh, double vacation.
What a surprise.
And you're going to get a free buzz.
Yeah, they're always great.
And we got a special guest joining us here. She was with us at the tail end of the regular show, and I realized, my gosh, we've got so much that we need to do. We need a little bit more time, and she's got alcohol, so I said, I can't drink on the regular show, so you got to come to the after the show. Delia is here with us right now, and she's been a part of the show. We'd even talked a story about how your English mother got a little hammered at your wedding and was demanding that they play Danny Boy, which is you ever had that one song? If you wanted to have a song to kill a party, Danny Boy might be in the top 5. Yeah, it was just really not a great call. So we were talking about this kind of tea that Lionel Messi, the great soccer player now playing for Inter Miami, drinks, Argentinian type of tea. And I've learned a lot about it, including the pronunciations. People are saying it looks like dirty pond water. It's bitter. But there's health benefits, and we kind of got some of that information right at the tail end of the regular show with Delia. But she's here even including the right pronunciations and the right containers on how you make this stuff to check it out. And even, I guess, where you can get it. So obviously you can buy this stuff in South Florida. Is it a select specialty shop where you have to go and get this kind of tea?
No, I mean, you can get this pretty much at any Latin supermarket. So we like to go to one called El Bodegon. They've got a few of those. You can get them at most Presidentes, but I've seen both of those.
Yeah,
around. Yeah, and of course there's a lot of Argentinian restaurants, like local restaurants and stuff that have a small little section of products that you can buy and things like that.
So what would you be ordering? Mate? Is that kind of what the tea is?
Yeah. So you say you're drinking mate, even though mate is like this is like
the container.
This cup. Yeah,
mate is really the cup.
Yeah,
that you're drinking it out of.
Yeah, this is the mate, and then this, which is I brought you this one here. It's the one that we drink at home. This one's called CBC.
CBC, okay.
CBC, and it's just loose tea leaves. So like if you look at it, it looks like weed, but it's not.
Okay, yeah.
What a great!
I mean, you can try it.
It's a great place to hide your weed. Put your weed in there.
Yeah, I used to bring this into to one of my jobs when I worked at the Apple store in Fort Lauderdale, and they would say, "Oh, what are you doing? You smoking on, and I'm like, no, guys." but yeah, so they're loose tea leaves. The loose tea leaves is called yerba.
Yerba, okay.
Yerba. So it's YERBA, but with the Argentinian pronunciation, you say the Y or the double L.
Double L's are sha. Right, and
Yerba.
it's kind of like in Spain, the C's are th.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Barcelona.
Yes, so Argentinian Spanish is one that's probably more easily recognizable. It's not so neutral. Yeah, it's really different. So they have a lot of they're heavily influenced by the Italian culture.
Okay.
Oh, my people, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right.
there you go.
Bring it all together.
Yeah, and so they'll have a lot of words like beer in Spanish is cerveza.
Cerveza.
But in Argentina they say birra, which is what they say in Italy.
Oh, man, that's the thing I can't do. It's that roll. Birra.
No.
Almost.
Birra.
Fuck.
The will is there.
Yes.
So we're going to be trying 3 different drinks today. This one is going to be your traditional yerba mate that's going to be hot.
Okay.
So the key is there's 3 unspoken laws of mate, and I'm going to go over those with you guys right now. The first one is never stir it.
Really?
The reason why is because, let me show you the actual straw.
Well, I have a tendency, I stir everything. That would be so hard for me. I don't even know if I can.
Well, I'll tell you why. Yeah. So you have the mate, and then the straw is very, very unique. So this is called la bombilla.
Okay.
La bombilla.
La bombilla.
And it's got a little basket
Yeah, it's a spoon. It looks like a spoon.
It's a sifter.
It's a sifter.
It's a sifter.
So this is why you don't get a mouthful of leaves. If you stir it, you will clog the sifter.
Uh-huh.
So you got to leave it in there. Once the water is in there, you leave it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't stir it because you're going to clog it.
Uh-huh.
That's rule number 1.
Okay.
The second one is when you pour the water, you drink it. You got to drink it as soon as like the water goes in there. The reason is if you let the hot water sit in there for too long, you're going to burn the leaves.
Oh.
And it's going to be even more bitter.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you
okay.
burn the leaves, you get a much more amargo taste.
Amargo.
Amargo.
Bitter.
Bitter.
Amargo.
Amargo.
Here's it. Amargo.
Amargo.
And the
Amargo.
and
Yeah.
the
I kind of rolled
They
it.
kinda- yeah.
Amargo.
Did you?
I did.
Amargo, you did it.
Amargo.
It's there. I keep losing it.
Yeah, I
Amargo.
think you just gotta.
Just like your keys
Man, come on.
and your debit card.
in front of company, and I said your verde dress looks so nice.
Verde
Muy
green.
bonita.
Boy knows the word green.
muy bien. And then the third rule is they say, este no es un micrófono. This is not a microphone. So you don't want to drink it and then sit and hold it and tell a whole story. It's like the puff puff pass. You got to drink it and get it moving.
Okay.
So
Oh,
those are
wow.
your 3 unspoken laws of mate. If you
Got
do
it.
that, you're in good graces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does
Wow.
everybody drink out of the same mate cup?
They do.
They do.
They do. Yeah.
Does everyone get the same lip sore?
Do they?
can.
Do they know about COVID?
Yeah, is that did they do this during COVID, and do they have a lot of lip sores in Argentina?
Yeah, I don't know about the second one, but I will say we went to Argentina with my husband for Christmas, and
Yeah.
right before we left, we had mate with some of his friends.
Yeah.
And we came home, and then we got COVID. So I think that was the reason.
Yeah.
But I have brought you guys your own very special mate that I ordered for you guys, and then I painted or drew your logo on
Love
it, so you
that.
have it.
That's
You can
so
keep
nice.
this.
That's very
so
kind.
nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the difference too is there's one more thing. So mates they come in different styles. So you've seen the one that Leo Messi has is you know
Yeah.
it's black and it's leather and all of that.
Right.
This one's actually got metal on the inside, and I wanted to get you guys something that was a little bit more versatile. So the thing is, typically it's you use a gourd, right? So they kind of like clean out a gourd, and then you have to do this thing which is called curing the mate. So when you have one that's made of that material, you need to put mate in it, put hot water in it, and let it sit for 24 hours so that it can steep.
Good Lord, this is a whole.
It's a whole thing.
Complex, yeah.
It's a whole thing. So I got you guys one that is much more simple. The thing is, if you with the gourds, if you don't clean it out right after you use it, sometimes it can actually alter the taste because it's actually steeping further into the vegetable itself, into the gourd, right?
It just seems like everything's kind of backwards with
I
this one.
would be the worst mate person. These steps is giving me
Well,
such
that's why
anxiety.
with this one, you can it's got the metal on it, so it'll keep whatever's hot. It'll keep if you want to do the tereré, if you like this one, the other one that we're going to try later, which is the
Okay.
cold,
Yeah.
then you can use it for that as well. So it's
Okay.
more versatile.
All right, let's serve this stuff up. Now, again, go easy with it because I found out that if you drink too much of it, you're going to shit your pants.
Yeah, and drink
So-
it like sip it slowly because this is so
Yeah.
you don't ever want to use boiling water. So you want it just below boiling. So this is
Okay.
85 degrees Celsius in here.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't want to go into a Friday. You don't want it to be a farty Friday.
Well, I got Stretch Zone, and they stretch you in a way like those wind removing poses that they do in yoga. You get into that, and I'm wearing white pants.
Please shit yourself.
We want you to shit your pants so
Shit
bad.
yourself.
Shit
Yeah.
yourself.
I know.
Shit yourself.
Honestly, it
You'll
would
be so much
over.
lighter.
It would be over. If I go in and shit myself at Stretch Zone, I could never go back.
it's great for
It'd
the client.
And can you imagine I have to call sales and be like, well, I can't do the Stretch Zone endorsement anymore because I went there and I shit my pants.
I think it gets talk on the air, and they stretch you so good you'll shit yourself. That's powerful.
Put that in the commercial.
Yeah.
New
I don't
tagline.
know.
That one's for free.
I don't know if that's a selling point. I went to the Stretch Zone. They stretch me so good I shit myself.
I love
That's
it.
not gonna. I don't think it sells. I don't think it sells.
You'll
anymore.
leave looser than you want it.
Oh my gosh! You gotta start wearing diapers. All right, let's try
All right,
this out.
we're gonna
Again,
try
I'm-
this
I'm-
one.
I'm doing one sip. So,
All right, so who
I'm
wants to
scared
go
of this thing.
first?
I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Sip it-
gonna be the guinea pig
Sip
here.
it slowly. So I'm just gonna pour in some water
Okay.
here.
Okay.
And this is the non-alcoholic, right? Or-
This is
This is the mata, right? This
Mate.
Is mate.
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 This is mate. This is
Okay.
mate.
Mate. Okay, so this is mate. I don't stir it. I'm gonna take. Oh, it's bubbling. All right.
Yeah, it's just
bubbling.
I just use this as a straw.
Yep.
Okay.
Sip it slowly because it's gonna hit you quick. Do you feel like
I'm not,
messy?
I'm not sure, but I think it's fucking terrible.
It's brutal. The first couple times taste.
I mean, it looks awful, and I think it tastes awful. Hold on, let me check it again.
That's not a good face to make after you drink something.
It's intense.
Holy shit!
It's amargo.
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 It's bitter.
It's bitter.
And you get like chunks of. It feels like you get dirt and shit in your mouth.
So it sounds like you get dirt and shit in your pants too.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I can say.
But
I've
you
had-
drink this and you'll
Yeah.
be like hyper focused. You'll have it's
Really?
an appetite suppressant. Yeah.
It's
Wow.
they're calling it
There's-
the liquid Adderall.
Yeah.
Okay, I took
It's-
3 sips. I can't do it because
No
I
one's
am
calling it that.
legitimately
No one's
afraid
calling
about
it
shitting my pants.
You're good. 3 sips.
That's interesting.
Do you want to hit that?
I'll hit it.
All right.
I'm looking to shit my pants.
go.
Wow. Okay. Tell me what you think. Yeah, 'cause, I mean, this is I'm learning a lot here today.
It's hot AF.
Yeah, you got to sip it slowly.
So is there a store? Is there like a? I mean, I'm sure Starbucks doesn't have this, but
No.
like, where do you go in where they would just give you a mate right there and you'd be able to drink it?
They don't have anything like that. So
No
there is
way.
there's no. Do you want a little bit more water?
Oh, Bert, I can't wait for you to try this.
Sip it.
You're
Just
gonna
sip
hate
it.
it.
I'm gonna sip it.
Oh, you're gonna-
But I'm trying to show the audience how
It's
disgusting
so-
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks.
It
It
looks
tastes
so
like your
gross.
yard.
I'm gonna go in. I'm going in deep.
Careful, it's
unreal.
hot. Oh, God damn it.
I know. It is hot. You're right.
I told you it's
know.
hot.
It's
I know.
bubbling,
And
dog.
it fucking tastes terrible. God, that was awful. Oh my God.
It burned his lips. The taste.
Oh shit. That was not a good 10 seconds. Wow. It tastes very earthly. Very of the earth.
That's unreal. So somebody tried this one time and they kept drinking it. They kept going back and doing it.
I see the appeal. It's in the tea family.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is, and it's so there's a lot of countries that actually drink this. I think there's like even in Syria they drink this, and in some islands in the Caribbean, like it's not just Argentina, but Argentina and Uruguay, who's the neighbor to Argentina, they also speak with the same kind of Spanish. They share a lot of the same customs.
Okay.
This is like a staple item. Like you will go into every home and there will be at least one of these there.
Really? That's
Every
what
single
they do.
family.
Now,
Yeah, and they start the kids at like 2 or 3 years old drinking this.
So it's just what you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is it like England where they have mate every day?
Yeah, every day.
Every day.
Every day, and sometimes like throughout the day. Like you'll start with mate, and like they don't do the big American breakfast, right? Like we do here with the eggs and the sausage and all this
Yeah.
other stuff. They just do this and like some
So you're
crackers.
just walking around Argentina drinking bitter shit all day.
And you walk with this. Like you go out, like you know, my husband Nico and I, we've gone and we've met up with our friends at a park. We sit in a plaza and you bring your termo, which is your thermos,
Yeah.
and you bring your mate, and you know you hang out, and it's
Unreal.
super social. You know, it's,
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just what you do.
There's a mate over here. There's a mate over there. Put your hands in the air. Shake your dairy.
Dairy.
Mate
These
pate.
3 words.
Get busy.
Okay, and we also have
There it
another
is.
mix, and I know we got
There it
booze coming up as well.
We got booze coming up as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is this second one here?
This one is called tereré.
Tereré. Okay.
Tereré.
And
Mate and tereré. And they're separate drinks? Or they're separate containers?
They both use the yerba.
Yeah.
Right. This is your traditional tereré cup. This is actually a gift from my sister-in-law, and it says tereré on the cup itself.
Tereré.
Oh.
Terere. Okay. Tereré.
Yeah. Tereré.
Tereré.
We're gonna drink it
It's fun to
tomorrow.
say.
No, we're doing
That
it
is
today.
fun to say.
Tereré.
Tereré.
Tereré. Okay.
And so this one is it still uses the same yerba,
Okay.
but the difference is one, it's cold.
Uh-huh.
And you use kind of like a lemonade. So one that they use in Argentina, I think, is like something similar to like a Crystal Light.
Okay.
So that's what this
Yeah.
one is. So it's you know, it's light. It's supposed to be, you know, you can go to the beach with it. You sit by the pool or whatever,
Yeah.
and you can have some tereré and
Okay. And
Yeah.
no alcohol in the tereré.
no alcohol. I mean, I'm sure you could probably spike it. We've never
Okay.
done
Yeah.
that.
I'll
was
put some
gonna say,
Atoll
yeah.
vodka in that
There
thing.
you go.
If you got lemonade, I got Atoll vodka.
We'll bring the cultures together and get fucked up.
Yeah. Okay.
wanna try this
Yeah,
one?
let me try this one.
Okay.
Tereré.
Now, does Messi drink this too? Do we know, or is he just a mate?
He seems more like he drinks just the mate. Like I saw him post a picture the other day, and it was like balls hot out, and he was drinking the mate outside.
Wow.
Some people just commit to it.
Now, does this get your pants messy like a Messi, like the first one?
I mean, it's the same leaf, but no, it's not as bad as this one. So
Okay.
Okay.
Try it. It's.
You want to try it first, V?
I don't care.
It's a little.
one's-
It's still shitty, but it's a little. but
it's shitty light.
it's like it's
but
like
it's a
lemonade
little-
shitty.
It's a little better. This tereré.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, that's good. I like that.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
shitty beverage with lemonade, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like grassy lemonade.
Oh fuck! I think there's an ingredient, and I think it's dirt. that I'm not
unreal.
driving
It's
with.
very earthy. It's very earthy.
Yeah. It's
But
pretty
yeah,
unreal.
if you can power through this and switch your routine from coffee to mate, this has
Yeah.
less caffeine in it.
Okay.
Yeah, this has less caffeine in it, and it's got a lot more health benefits, and it's really good. I mean, I can have this in the morning, and I'm not hungry.
Did you get used to it after a while? And you're
You
like,
do.
okay.
You do, yeah.
The first time it kind of rocks your socks a bit.
Yeah, I had, when I met my husband, I it was kind of like love at first sight, and I was like, man, I just got to get through this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I gotta like these things.
Whatever I can for this guy.
Yeah, and now I love them. It's part of our weekend routines.
Yeah.
And every morning. So before Sebastian, we would drink this every morning. Listen to you guys,
Oh,
on
that's
our
cool, yeah.
patio,
And you said Sebastian's your little boy. How old is Sebastian?
he'll be 1 on the 23rd.
He's adorable.
Thank you.
And you said your husband is really good looking.
He is.
So, if any good looking guy comes around and says, these are my cultures, are you going to try them?
It's almost
You're
like
like,
it's a test.
yes.
It's a
I will
test that-
do all of your cultures because you're hot.
It's almost like it's a prank. It's like, I know I'm super hot. Will you drink this shitty water to be
yes.
with me?
I'll drink turd water if he's hot enough.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and he's a very big fan of this alcohol that I'm going to share with you guys.
Okay, let's get in it.
He's known for this in his hometown. This is like his thing.
And he's from the same place as Lionel Messi.
Yeah, he's from the same province called Santa Fe. So
Okay.
Messi is from a city called Rosario, which is the 3rd biggest city in Argentina.
Okay.
There's a lot of crime in Rosario. It's super.
Really?
It's probably the most corrupt city.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah, it's really bad. Really bad. So
Okay.
there's a lot of the police work with the drug cartels and things like that, and or
I
with
hear
the
a lot of that.
mafias.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like they'll
They're in
go
on
and
it.
like guard off a street or something so that something can go down, and then they
Wow.
leave. Oh yeah,
So the
it's
police are working in
shady.
connection with him.
Oh yeah,
That's
oh, yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't go to Rosario much. we stay
yeah.
further in the countryside where his family's from. But
Okay.
but yeah, so this is called fernet branca, and this is actually a special like wrap that was for the World Cup. So it's normally this is just like, it's just dark. But yeah, so we're gonna try some of this now.
What is this like? What would we know? What would it be similar to, and what's it made of?
People have compared this to like Jaeger.
Oh.
So it's
good
going to
Lord.
be another. They love their bitter stuff here. Yeah. I probably should have saved the tereré for the end. I got to like work you guys into this stuff.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
because when we're drunk, we'll try any kind of shit.
Yeah.
That's when we try it.
Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah. So this now and actually we were just at the Inter Miami game the other day, and they now have a Fernet Branca booth.
Okay. All right.
Because of the Argentinian
Connection.
population.
Yeah,
I
trying
love
to,
it.
Well, I think they're trying to make Messi feel as good as he possibly can about South Florida because they
Yeah.
don't want to lose this guy.
No.
And so if we got to drink shitty tea and your gross alcohol and whatever, dude. We're
Gross alcohol.
I mean, we're just all into it.
Bring on the shit water.
Yeah, whatever, dude. That's how much we want this guy. Like, yeah, whatever.
We need
all
He's
right.
got to stay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
turd water. Yeah, bring it on, dude.
Yep.
We're there.
Yep.
Okay.
So, all right. So we're gonna try this now. The way to serve this properly is you want to do about 10 to 15% Fernet. Now we've had ice in here; it's melted a little bit, so it's gonna be a little bit watered down.
Okay.
But I know that you guys. So usually my husband and I we drink it with Coke Zero. But I brought you guys Coca-Cola because I know you prefer Coca-Cola.
We do.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, me and Jason
I got you guys.
do.
Yeah. So we'll now this is the way that they do it normally in Argentina. They prefer Coca-Cola.
Okay.
So you do about 10 to 15% of Fernet. So basically like a shot of Fernet.
And that's Fernet's the alcohol?
Fernet is the alcohol.
Uh-huh. So it's just a little splash of it, basically.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that because
I have a feeling Bird would go more about 45%.
yeah, it's gonna be disgusting.
I
Yeah.
love it. Let's do it.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, let's do it.
If you thought this was bad,
But that can't get me a buzz.
He likes the buzz. He's willing to do the
Oh,
work.
yeah, I'm the only one. I work with a bunch of fucking alkies.
Fernet it up.
all right, then you do the honors. Kick us off.
Just go ahead and just chug this thing, right?
Yeah.
Not chug it, but
Yeah.
Take it
Give
down.
it a shot. What do you think?
Sip.
How is it? Oh, he's
He's
taking
going
it
hard
down.
for it.
Oh, he's going in. He went in on it. How is it?
Amargo.
Oh, man.
It's amargo.
Amargo.
Amargo, bitter.
that's not my cup of soda.
It is your cup of soda. It's quite literally in front of
Are we
you.
sharing this?
Here, I got another cup.
Okay, she's going.
Who wants to try it?
I'll try it.
Okay.
Yeah. How did you get past it over
That
Virginia?
tastes like a
Spill it on your laptop.
it tastes like a
Like a what?
like rubber.
How many rubbers
By
you
the
eat?
way, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to any culture.
No,
I just think it
it's
tastes gross.
It's fascinating what. I mean, look, this is their culture. This is what they love. I can't even imagine they come here and there's got to be stuff that we think that we love, and I'm sure like.
I like
man.
it.
You like it?
I like it.
There you go.
But I'm weird. I like all kinds of weird exotic
Yeah.
flavors.
Can I try a little sip, Virginia?
Sure.
I wanna-
Yeah, maybe
think-
Kevin might like it. It's definitely it's
good.
It's strong, but you got it's eventually it will be refreshing. I promise.
It definitely. I can taste the hints of Jaeger. Yeah.
Yeah, couple of these and the old titties are coming out.
There you go. That's right.
That's doable. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say it's good. but
Doesn't it
it's-
taste like
that's-
rubber, though?
Yeah, maybe. But no, it's. I mean, Jaeger's kind of a. Ooh, it's got a bitter back end.
yeah.
that's the-
well,
ooh,
it's, I can't remember what like what you call it, but when you have something like in between meals to kind of like actually okay. So this in Italy. This is used more of as a digestive.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, but they just use a little bit, and that's why like you can't drink this stuff plain.
Like bitters.
Yeah, if you want to do like a do it bitch punishment, have someone drink a shot of this plain. It's
Okay.
gross.
We'll do it.
Maybe we need to. Maybe we need to hold on.
Yeah,
to
save
that.
us a little bit.
yeah.
But it's a gross thing that leads to the promised land. You chug that. 10 minutes later, you're like, all right, I'm feeling good. I'm turned.
Yeah, you're grinding up on somebody
Yeah.
If it's in
Yeah.
this room,
He's
it's gonna-
texting an
You got-
ex-girlfriend.
rubber smelling breath.
it's going to be you.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean that's kind of like these are the staple items.
That's so fast. That is pretty cool to kind of get a little perspective
Yeah.
of that because we'd read so much about it
Yeah.
with everybody wanting a piece of Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
pretty
you for
cool.
your kindness.
Yeah.
That's very
Yes.
nice of you.
Really
You're
is.
so
Yeah.
smart and you talk so good.
Oh, thanks.
You like sound like you're from Argentina.
What a weird thing
Eh.
to say to somebody. You talk so good.
You do.
I'll take it. Hey, from a radio host, I will take that. Thank you.
You're not even from there. Your husband is.
My husband is from there. Yeah.
You're from Chicago.
Yeah, I am.
And I know so little about soccer. She let me know because they had gone over to see a Lionel Messi match when he played with Barcelona, and it was a match that he scored the only goal, wound up winning. In soccer, if you get a win, a straight out dub, you get 3 points, and it's all about points in the league. If you tie, it is 1 point, and then if you lose, you get no points, and so it's all about accumulating enough points.
Right.
And then that's how they do. And I know the last place team, they get kicked out of the league or something like
Yeah,
that. Right?
and
They-
in some of them, it's like the last 2 or 3 teams get
Okay.
dropped.
All right, so see, I've learned so much here today.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And the amazing thing is you're just a gringa from Chicago, and
I am.
you're like me. You love the Latin culture,
Yep.
and you
She
got into
saw that
it.
hot man and she's like, I'll do
I
anything.
get it, right? Yeah,
I get it.
Us gringos are drawn to it, so I'm the
Yeah.
same way.
There's something about it.
Yeah.
His wife, dark and spicy.
Yeah,
He
I
loves
love
it.
I'm like you though. I'm so fascinated with everything in the Spanish culture. So
Yeah,
I
and you know
appreciate
what
it.
too? You know, my husband, yes, he's extremely good looking, but he is the most humble,
Aw.
sweetest, most patient person I've
Yeah.
ever met in my life. So I'm
probably
super
the
lucky.
tea.
Could be, yeah, could be.
He just pooped his soul out.
I'm not even kidding. With every sip, I feel that much more humble.
There you go. There you go.
Now, this one won't make us poop, or it will?
No.
Oh,
No,
it-
no, no.
It's that one that's the pooper. Okay, got it.
That's why you have the brown.
Brown mate equals shitate.
What are the bathroom lines like in Argentina? Are they just long?
Well, you know, they have bidets for a reason.
Wow. Oh, that's right.
No, I'm just kidding.
pooping.
That's not really.
I'd buy that.
I feel like
Sounded good to
America
me.
has got to be the one that dumps the most. Don't you think? Out of every country out there, I think America craps the most.
Definitely. Biggest portions, biggest poops.
I think we're second in obesity in the world. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
With what goes in, it's got to come out.
It's a funnel, baby.
I wonder if there is a stat of what country poops the most.
Kevin said it the other day.
That you know that for a fact? You did? You hear that?
The biggest eaters are going to be the biggest poopers. And he talked about
Wasn't
the
that
biggest
the UK?
eater.
I don't know if it was about poop. It was about it was another country. It was an odd country you wouldn't even think was number one for obesity.
Virginia's wrong.
Yeah.
No,
Georgia.
I'm not wrong. How much food you eat is going to be how obese you are. How obese you are is all tied into how much you poop.
I think
The more food, the more poop.
Yeah, it was.
Whatever, dude. Why don't you drink some more and mellow the fuck out?
Whatever, dude. Oh shit, I'm in trouble.
What goes in must come out, though, right?
Right. Eat a lot of food, you get heavy, and you also take big dumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Nauru. It's a Pacific island nation. I think ranked at number one.
Wow.
Don't give them mate. They don't need it.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Well, Delia, thank you for coming in.
Yeah,
It
thanks
was
for
so
having
awesome.
me.
Yeah.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Send your love to
thank
your
you.
husband and kiss your beautiful baby for
I
us.
will. Thank you all.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah, stay in touch.
For sure.
We've got a lot of people that are hoping that Jaybird turns on the Vlad cam this weekend. Just an odd, off-the-wall kind of thing that came in
Yeah, you know,
today.
but you're right, because there was obviously some people, oh, that's the stupidest idea. I'm not watching that shit. It reminded me of that one idea we didn't do. We should have done it. Remember we were going to fill up the bathtub and see how long it would take for me to drain it with just a spoon?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They're like, that's the dumbest shit. I disagree. I think people would have watched that. Even the ones complaining, they're like, this is so dumb.
Well,
20 minutes later, they're
honestly,
watching
for
it.
me, I always, a lot of times, especially on the weekend, I have music on and I'll put something on that I'm watching. It's typically news, just see if anything happens in the world, but I'm not paying much attention to it. But if I always had some odd distraction, it was almost like a moving painting, I keep it on, put it on. To me, I think this could be a new thing where you just put on the most mundane, what you think would be a boring thing, and people they're going about their day, and it's just on.
And you never know what you might if it's a live stream. Maybe there'll be some music in the background. Maybe there's a fight in the background. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a lady in the background.
Yeah, you never know what you might see.
Any ladies over there this weekend?
And it all came up because your buddy Twigs thought that for sure that Vlad, the doll that you purchased over the weekend in a parking lot that supposedly is possessed, was moving on its own.
I like how you add in the parking lot because you know that makes it sound so much more fucking weirder.
It does, yeah. You bought a possessed doll in a parking lot.
And the whole thing,
Like a drug deal.
the whole thing was weird too. The whole transaction was weird.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah. And I'm wondering if this is almost kind of like a thing, because yesterday somebody had sent in something about how they had a doll that looked like Vlad and supposedly had a spirit in it. And I'm trying to figure out what was this? Becky sent this in.
There's a lot of creepy dolls out there. Vlad is not alone in his look.
It's a crazy thing though. Vlad's very controversial.
And Vlad looks like your dad.
He kind of does.
That's weird.
If my dad decided to be pervy and evil,
Do you think that your dad, if he saw
Is
Vlad, no. If your dad looked at Vlad, would he see what we see? And man, that doll looks like me.
I think if my dad looked at Vlad, he would be glad, not sad. But if we keep talking about this, people get mad.
People are sending in other creepy dolls. They have Barbara had one. Said, yeah, this is Creepy Slim. He's over 100 years old. I inherited him from my mother-in-law, who got it from her mom. I don't know if you find that doll horrifying or not.
Holy shit. Yeah, with every picture you keep putting up with the new doll, it's more horrifying than the last one.
That's terrible.
That's even scarier than Baby Gut Doll.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is
yeah.
scarier. That's way scarier.
And y'all, please stop sending me emails about babies having guts. I got the message. Babies have guts.
Babies do have guts.
Fucking like 90 emails. Bird, babies have guts. Okay.
Babies have like a little beer belly. It's
They do, I guess they
adorable.
do.
Yeah.
Now, not all babies, because there are some skinny babies, but most babies have a little beer gut.
Were you a portly baby?
I was a chunky, fat fuck.
Were you?
Yeah. If you look back at pictures of me, I had rolls on rolls.
Because you were eating rolls, probably.
I was breastfed. Were you breastfed?
I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, thank God I don't.
I was 3 inches tall.
You weren't a troll doll.
I know.
I think that's why you don't have memories when you're young. If I had vivid memories of sucking on my mom's teat, I honestly think I would have to go to therapy.
I think nature makes it to where
I think that's why you don't remember until you're supposed to be off the teat. And how do you know how long you should breastfeed? When you start getting memories, get off the teat.
Because look, we like sucking on titties when you get older. So it's a weird thing to realize you're sucking on your mama's. Do you know what I mean? It's an odd thing.
It is. It is an
I
odd
When
think
you're
thing.
ever sucking on a titty now, as a full-grown man, do you think back and remember doing this to your mom?
It doesn't even, it's not even a thought, which is so weird because, yeah, a lot of us were sucking on titties right from the get-go.
Right.
And I think there is something to that, Kevin. Nature, mind erase
I
it.
think it's amazing how nature works.
You
and
want
things
that
like
comfort.
That. And I think that's it.
But it's crazy how we are so, we a lot of people are drawn to the titty. It's weird. It's an odd thing why we're built the way we are.
It was our first nourishment, our first comfort.
And is that why people like doing that in the carnal aspect? Because it's been programmed for sustaining life?
Yeah.
Is that part of just us being a human?
Bruh, are we high?
Man.
We did get some interesting emails, though, I will tell you. Like Jacob, he said, I was laying in bed late tonight, unable to sleep, and I ripped a massive fart downward into my mattress.
Oh.
Afterward, I realized that I had probably stored my ass gas inside of my mattress for eternity. And then my mind went down the road of how often you should replace a mattress and why. And then I wondered just how gnarly hotel mattresses are, and if they don't even change the sheets every time, how many farts am I laying on? And yes, I am high, Kev.
Still, don't go down that rabbit hole.
You can't think about it, and you have to just assume they bleached those sheets and they're so clean, and you just gotta come from that place. Look at the sheet, make sure there's no random pubes on it. If you don't see anything on it or a pube, just assume it's clean and don't fuck with your own mind like that.
I get so bummed out if, because it's happened, go to a hotel or a motel and there's a fucking pH.
Well, what are you doing in a motel, first of all?
I grew up with motel people.
I know, but-
We're motel people. We're all not fancy fucks like DeQuesta over here, Kevin.
I was a motel person too when I grew up, but I realized, oh wait, hotels are better, and now I'm a hotel person.
There's some nice motels out there. Or is that just the way it is? All motels are shitty? I don't think so.
No, but
And someone comes in with a lot of fucking judgment over here.
a lot of times you get what you pay for.
But I would even say pHs, pubic hairs can happen at a fancy.
Of course.
Yeah.
We all have pubes.
Some more than others. Some of us don't have any.
I mean,
True.
I'd argue probably for the most part, they're
some.
probably about equal on
I agree.
cleanliness. I mean, if you're talking about a good motel and a good hotel, they're probably right there standard. Same. If you took a blue light in, you'd probably be horrified with both.
I think Kevin's right, man. Mm-hmm. I think we're just gross. And to go back to that one email, you can't overthink about it because everything's kind of gross. When you really break it down, everything is gross.
Don't take a blue light into any room that you want to stay in because it's going to be in your head. You know, it's too much information. There's germs all around us. Fuck it.
Just know you're eating rat shit when you're eating food. It's just part of the game.
Yeah.
Don't think about it.
We'd had in the Whacked Out News today somebody who tried to order a cell phone and instead they got a live grenade. And this other person was talking about what they'd ordered instead what they got. They tried to order like an herbal tea to help them get to sleep, and instead a weighted blanket showed up and they used it, and it was even better than the tea. And Cheryl said, yeah, that weighted blanket is legit. It's the bomb. I've had mine for 3 years, and now I can't even really sleep without it.
There was a few people in the chat room. I want to say maybe it was Mr. J who suggested that Bird would love a weighted blanket like that. I guess it helps, man.
I never understood the concept because I don't like anything on me. Like if I'm sleeping next to Panda and he puts his arm like on my hip or something, I'm like, get his arm off of me because I can't sleep. But I guess the weighted blanket puts weight everywhere.
Boy, you sound like you're so fun to be married to. That's what Panda's gonna wake up to.
I'm very sensitive.
Poor son of a bitch.
Whatever. You're the luckiest guy you know.
There are people that can't even be touched during sleep.
I don't like it.
I
mean,
love it.
I don't like it.
I mean, I love it. You can fucking just grab me and ride this bird train. Not ride it. I'm just saying,
Do what?
Koala bear style.
Remind me not to share a tent with you.
Yeah.
Fucking huggy bear.
I love that feeling.
He does. Remember that time we all stayed in that room in Los Angeles and he was drunk and I got into bed with him and he latched onto me so hard you guys were trying to pry him off of me?
It was weird.
It was in the middle of our. He's not telling the whole story.
He was drunk.
He was in the middle. That was in the middle of our 69. That was a weird trip, man, from beginning to end.
Oh yeah.
That was something. Let me see. You got an email here. Somebody wanted to know. Jaybird came across these pizza socks on Amazon. I assume you probably already have about 50 pair, but if not,
I do have those.
They look like pizza that come in a box like that, but they're socks, I guess.
Look, Virginia, they do this now, and it's adorable.
Oh, that is cute. I've seen like hot dog socks come in like a little hot dog holder, but that's even cuter.
It's a great gift for a peacock-loving pizza lover.
Yeah. And we often get the subject title, Virginia is wrong, when we are talking about different things. People want to call out maybe Virginia misstepped in what she spoke.
Oh, whatever.
It was not true. But I guess if you want to do this, Keith sent this to us. I don't know if you call this Jay Cashmere is wrong or not. I guess we'll have to check the numbers here.
First of all, Jay Cashmere is never wrong. He's too pretty.
He said, mind-boggling stat. Is this legit? And it says Palm Beach County has 19,757 financial companies, 57 billionaires, and 75,000 millionaires. And, just to do the check on that, because it does seem pretty crazy. Yeah, there is a massive digital billboard of Palm Beach County that's now appearing in New York City this last week, and they're calling it Wall Street South. And according to the board, they say that we have 57 billionaires, 75,000 millionaires, and that West Palm has lured about 100 firms from New York City since 2019. And I think it is legit. Wow. It is kind of a mind-boggling stat.
That's crazy.
And so I think Palm Beach County has like more billionaires in America, without a doubt, than anybody else.
If you're a single girl and you want to go try to catch you a rich man, the time is now, ladies. Put on your outfit, go down there to the former city place and prance around. Put on your best shoes, your best outfit, look as cute as you can, and go catch a man.
Trim up that pussy.
Is that what you saying?
I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry. Oh man,
it's the mate.
I got a lot going on.
It's starting to hit him.
There's so much going on in my head, Kevin.
Yeah. It just hit.
Vlad.
Yeah.
Vlad.
And I mean, really, he's right. You should trim your pussy. No one wants to get down there and get a bunch of pubes stuck in their teeth.
I did see a stat. I don't know if this fluctuates with the generations, but that's, I think, what they were trying to say. I think it's at 20% right now of women are fully letting their leg, armpit, and bikini lines grow.
1 out of 4.
Not me. I can't. Maybe it's a younger generation thing.
1 out of 5.
What did you say, 25%?
No, 20%.
Oh, my bad. I apologize.
Wait, you fucked up math? Shocking.
The balls on this one.
You might have fucked up listening more than that.
Damn. Kevin with the sideburn.
Well, I'm just clarifying. I mean,
Oh, no.
You got sideburn.
Fuck you.
You're getting it from both sides. Take it.
Fuck this. Fuck both of y'all out.
You can't. You're under contract.
I know. There's nothing I can do.
you
don't
fucking
even get
bitter tea and shove it up your ass.
Yeah, go shit yourself.
Why don't you go stretch and you shit yourself?
I'll miss you this weekend.
Oh, well, good. Oh, is that? Are you getting drunk?
I think so.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Coach, your team is falling
It's
apart.
starting to hit us hard and weird.
Ooh, this drink is strong.
What's going on here?
I do feel like I'm a little high.
Yeah, I'm going to my remote. I just caught a buzz.
Did she roofie us?
Did she roofie us and leave?
Is she part of the competition?
She
She's fucking
suddenly
poisoned.
came in and roofied us and left.
Did we even vet her? Because I don't think I did.
We don't vet anybody, Virginia. We are the non-vetting.
You can come in here and just poison the fuck out of us.
Easiest show to murder.
Oh my gosh. We're dead. We're dead in 15 minutes.
Easily.
Hey, we went out laughing.
Wow, that's fun. Hey, make sure you go check out the KVJ draft this weekend. Movies from the 90s. You have an extra day to vote on Facebook and Instagram. Virginia, she got the overall number one pick. She went with Pulp Fiction, Fargo, and The Birdcage.
AKA last place.
Whatever.
I will bet my face on it that she gets last
Oh, really?
place.
Wow, okay. Denny's went with The Matrix, Good Will Hunting, and The Usual Suspects.
All bangers.
Solid list. I've got Goodfellas, Home Alone, and Dumb and Dumber. Bird has got Jurassic Park, Seven, and Office Space.
The lack of respect of from Jurassic Park from The Witch was so insulting.
You thought like you made the world's worst pick. It's a
Dinosaurs
massive
are
movie.
dumb.
Acting like that's not one of the biggest franchises of all time,
Like-
with any in the history of dinosaurs and movies.
Like Universal didn't do a whole section on Jurassic Park.
A toy line, Kevin? Because they usually do a toy line for shitty
How many
movies.
sequels have they had now?
So many, Kevin.
Dinosaurs are stupid.
That's a low percentage opinion, my friend.
Suits went Shawshank Redemption, A Few Good Men, and Saving Private Ryan. So go and vote for who you think drafted out the best team of three.
You both have seen Good Will Hunting?
Yeah, but it's been a real long time.
Man,
Yeah, it's been forever. I couldn't even tell you.
I think that's one of those ones you got to rewatch it. I really think it's such a fantastic movie.
Okay.
It's so good.
Yeah, I might, because it's been long enough. It's like, yeah, what are you doing?
And I feel like it's not played out. You know, some movies, everyone loves it. Everyone knows it's a classic. Everyone agrees it's amazing. That's one of those ones where
It's not a Titanic.
No one really talks about that movie, and
Right.
probably because of Harvey Weinstein. That's probably a big reason why. It's a Weinstein movie. That's when Damon and Affleck became boys with Weinstein.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's a great movie.
Wow. Okay.
Am I gonna get canceled now because I love it?
Yeah, I don't know if you can say that out loud.
You're right. I hate that movie. It's terrible.
What are you talking about, man?
The only movie you have to love is Barbie.
You're right, Kevin. You better love Barbie.
Barbie movie. All right. Well, hopefully you guys have a great Labor Day weekend. We will see y'all back here on Tuesday.
I'm on my way to Mint Eco Car Wash. If anybody
right.
wants to get free Chick-fil-A for lunch, come see me.
I'll be right over.
Woohoo!
Yeah.